Hi, welcome to Ray's Garage and another episode of Wrenching with Ray Ray. So you finally did it. You bought yourself that dream Harley Davidson. They don't sound the way you hear bikes sound when they rumble down the road. First thing you want to do is do some work to it, but that's going to void your warranty. What if I told you that there's a way to make these bikes monsters and still keep your factory warranty? Got you intrigued, right? I'll be right back. So when you spend this kind of money on a motorcycle, you want the factory warranty. It's obvious that these bikes are very expensive. On average, you can spend $30,000 on one of these bad boys, and when something goes wrong, and it can go wrong, you want to take it to the dealership while you're under warranty and have them fix or repair the bike and it not cost you more money than it's already costing you. But when you go to stage the bikes, stage 1, stage 2, and so forth, they play around with your ECM and they do things that when you do it at Harley Davidson, they are confined by the EPA laws that govern the state that they're in, pollution laws, and so what ends up happening is you don't get out of it what you can get out of it with someone that has something like a Power Vision, or I'm a fan of Power Vision, so we're going to talk about Power Vision. Power Vision will wake up your bike and your bike will run 100% better. You can get all the performance you want out of it. Now the trick is finding someone that knows what they're doing with that Power Vision and is an honest mechanic. Well, what if I told you that I was sitting at Alligator Alley Harley Davidson and the maintenance manager pointed me into the direction of a guy that I met later that does exactly that. In fact, the maintenance manager at Alligator Alley tells me that if you let this shop work on your bike, all you have to do when you bring it in for warranty repair is let them know your bike has been mapped by this shop and they're not going to plug into your ECM, so your factory warrant will remain intact. The minute someone plugs into your bike, it's a wrap. They know that it was mapped. They know that it's no longer conforming to the EPA standards. And although your bike is a great bike, they will use that against you and you lose your warranty. So this bike right behind me is a Stage 2. It's 2022 Road Glide Special, my CVO. I've turned it into a CVO. George at All American Cycle, he did this bike. He put it to Stage 2. He did everything to it. He loaded the Power Vision. The bike is a mini monster because there's a lot more that I can do. I just choose to keep it where it's at. But that's what I want to talk to you about. All American Cycle. This shop will not beat you down. He's not going to offer you anything that you don't really need. You tell him what it is you're trying to find, what you're trying to get out of your bike. He will put it together in a way that works for you. It will be a bike that you can ride every day. It'll be a reliable bike. You can build a race bike over there if that's what you're looking for. But if you want a bike that you can ride every day and get the most out of it, All American Cycle, Pembroke Pines. Let me tell you, that man, I cannot tell you enough about him. He can never climb the pedestal that I put him on. He's honest. He's got a team of guys that specialize in everything that he does. And there's no one better at Power Vision than George. He will make your bike a monster if that's what you want. He will get you what you need. And trust me, all you really have to do is listen to what he tells you. If you do like I do, you end up spending more money because he tells me, get the D&D exhaust. And I already put a Reinhardt header on there. What can we do? Now, he will take you in the direction that you want to go if you allow yourself to be taught. Or you can do what I did and spend money needlessly. Listen to George. He knows what he's doing. He's got what he calls his sauce. He's kicking everybody's rear end all over the country. And people from Canada come down here and let George work on his bike. So let me tell you one more time, All American Cycle, Pembroke Pines. If you want to make a monster, if you want to just get that sound, if you want to do an exhaust, he'll do anything that you need done to your bike. He'll map it out in a way that you can understand. He has very competitive pricing. He's honest. I cannot stress that enough. You get an honest mechanic, you stick with them. He will build you a monster if a monster is what you want. Look at YouTube. Follow the official Mac. He has videos on all the races. George got the fastest CVO in the world title. The man doesn't play. If what you want is a monster is what he will build you. Till the next time, this is Ray's Garage with another episode of Renting with Ray Ray.